3, 2, 1. And we're live. Alright, so how you guys doing? So like I said in the title, as you can see, the right clicked on this video, this is going to be a update of the Beretta 92. And yeah, this one's from Landing Tactical, as you already know. And what I think so far, I've been shooting this thing since November. I've previously transitioned from the Glock, and what I noticed is this Beretta is much more easier to shoot, especially that now everybody knows that single action pull. It's just, man, it is just so crisp. And then the double action, after about 5,000, 6,000 rounds, double action started to become kind of gritty and heavy. So what I did is I cleaned up the internals on the lower, re-greased the hammer, re-greased the hammer spring, the strut, all that good stuff. So I re-grease it with the grease that they recommend, Landing Tactical recommends, which is really good grease. A little bit expensive, but you know, you get what you pay for. And the old saying goes, you get what you pay for. Wait, no. The old saying goes, you buy once, you cry once. So if you're gonna buy something, buy the good shit. Yeah, that's what I learned. So how many rounds have I gotten through this bad boy? That's 12,000 rounds as of today. About 12,000, if I had to guess. Yeah, about 12,000. So how many malfunctions have I had? During practice, when I was playing with the recoil spring, I was trying to get to the lowest recoil spring that I can get away with. And the lowest, well, when I went to it, it was at 9 pounds, and that was way too light. I had some failure to cycle with that, so I switched to the 10-pound recoil spring now, and it's been flawless ever since. I did have one failure to eject. It was during a practice session. I was actually with a client when it happened, and I think it was because I was shooting practice ammo. The practice ammo that seemed questionable, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't QC'd 100%. It was just some loose ammo that I found somewhere, and I was shooting it for that day, and I didn't really care. But during matches, I only shoot the good stuff, and most of the ammo that I shot, you already know, I only shoot pretty much Super Vel in this thing. It has probably, I want to say 6,000 rounds of the 115 training ammo from Super Vel, and then about half of that is 147. Well, their competition load from Super Vel. I like practicing with whatever ammo I could find, because I found that I just need the gun to just go boom. The last practice session that I do before a major match, then that's usually I would switch to the good stuff, the 147 competition. So that way I'm saving some money with my training, and I'm also getting that explosion in my hand, just getting the reps in. Because you can dry fire a lot of stuff, but it's hard to train recoil management. So yeah. And then the other malfunction that I had is actually, after I re-greased the thing, and then I went out to the range, did a drill, then all of a sudden this bad boy was shooting full auto. I don't know if I have the video of that happening, but if I do, I'll roll it in right now. But yeah, it was doing full auto. After about 1 to 2 rounds, the sear would slip away, and it would just go bananas, and that was kind of scary. So I called Landing Tactical, and then most likely what I did is I installed the sear spring wrong, and I looked at it, I disassembled it, and I did do that. So just be careful if you are disassembling this. That's a common issue. Some people, you know, they mix it up like me. So yeah. After I installed the sear spring correctly, it ran just fine. So last match, the front sight right here, the front sight, it just completely fell off during a stage. I don't know, I don't remember like seeing it fly off. So that's kind of a bummer, but I used the red dot anyway. If my red dot were to go down on a stage, then that means at least I have some kind of, you know, sighting system. So if my red dot goes bad at nationals, knock on wood, hopefully not. So if my red dot goes bad at nationals, I'm pretty much just gonna muscle memory, point shoot, everything as I see fit. So yeah, nationals is gonna be September 9th through the 11th. So that should be fun. It's gonna be in Alabama. I went there last year. I kind messed around a little bit, did some stupid stuff that I probably shouldn't have, experimented at the wrong time. So this year is going to be all serious. We're going to mean business. We're not going to mess around, and we're just going to see how high we can go. So last year I was 59th overall, so we're definitely not going to finish 59. I can tell you that much. Put my word on that. We're not going to finish 59 at all. So yeah, don't really know what else to say about it. I'm gonna do some. I like shooting the thing. It's not as heavy as the Beretta. Beretta makes their 92X performance, and that one is all steel frame. This one is aluminum, so it's not that heavy. But as long as you're doing the fundamentals correctly, I mean, like, you'll be fine. You know, the gun's gonna return to your natural point of aim, and you're just gonna let it rip. All right. So it's all, I feel like it's all fundamentals at the end of the day. From the first video that I did, I had from the, alright, hopefully that's not too loud. Come on, man, let's go! Go look at YouTube! So from the last video that I did, I was using Springer Precision, which is still the same mag extensions that I'm using today, but I've switched to the CZ grams followers. What that allows me to do is to have, instead of +2, 18 plus 2, I'm sorry, 18 plus 4. Huh. If you switch the followers to CZ grams follower kit, you actually can get +5. So I have 18 plus 5. That gives me a lot of leeway. So if I'm doing a 24 round stage that's all paper, then I can get away with not reloading. So that's a really big thing in carry optics. Sometimes the stages are just exactly 24 rounds, and being able to not reload on the stage, it's a big advantage. What I recommend is these are CZ grams follower kit. I'm gonna link this in the bio, so if you want to get them for your Beretta for next season, because I know it's kind of too late for this time. So yeah, I think that's about it for now. I guess I'll do another update maybe beginning of the season. I am gonna have this whole gun pretty much sent to Landing Tactical, just so that they can go over the whole gun and make sure it's in tip-top shape for the next upcoming season. So it's got about 12,000 rounds. After this year, it's probably gonna have 15 to 16,000 rounds, and then that's when I'll send in the whole gun just for a freshen up. They offer the whole slide. They'll rebuild the whole slide for you. I don't know how much it is, but I did talk to Mark from Landing Tactical, so he's gonna help me out with that. So let me know if you have any more questions about this gun. If you want me to discuss a YouTube video in the future, you know, yeah, comment down below. Like I said, it just runs, it just eats whatever I feed it. Like, out of that whole 12,000 rounds, I literally had 2 malfunctions, and 2 of those are pretty much my fault, feeding it shitty ammo. And then the full auto going full auto, that was my fault as well. So yeah, it's ran pretty good. I can't really complain about it. I oil the thing, it just runs. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.